Welcome to round 2 of a Magic Origins Phantom Sealed with our red-white aggressive deck. Here we are again on the draw. 5 lands is a lot, but we got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I think I'll just keep this. Let's see what I pull off the top. Got a blue deck up against. Drop white source. Hold a piece of removal, and our deck hand's looking a little better. 2 blue sources. With any luck, they're stuck on color requirements. We'll drop Cleric, pass the turn. Three blue. Alright, so I'm thinking they're stuck. So, okay, we've got a Toppan Freeblade or a Gearcrafter. I gotta drop the Freeblade first because the Renown is good. If they drop a creature next turn, I can Suppression Bonds and run in with my Toppan and finish it off. So we'll drop that. Or I won't. That's fine too. Four blue. Maybe he's playing mono blue control. Who knows? We'll see if he counters this. Oops. Just do that. Gearcrafter gets through the counter wall, and the board is looking pretty good at the moment. Javelin off the top. 3 pieces of removal in hand and 5 power on the board. I'm thinking this is pretty much game. Starfish! That is going to eat a lightning javelin. I'm going to drop an extra land in case he has another calculated dismissal. Never mind. Well, anywho, kill it anyways. Burn it with fire. Or, electricity. Scry to the bottom, do not need that extra mountain. Now, attack with... See, the other line I could have went is Suppression Bonds on the Sigiled Starfish in hopes that I could dome him with the Lightning Javelin and kill him next turn, but that would have been, very wishful thinking that I could pull that off. I took the easier route, holding Suppression Bonds in case I need a better out for later. So we will drop the Gearcrafter first, because why not? Who cares? He knows I got it. He knows it's coming down. There's no hot secrets. So by dispersing that creature, he actually did not gain any time, because the clock has not actually changed. He would have been down this turn to 3, but he's still dead to my attack. He doesn't have any removal. So we'll just swing, see what happens here. Probably some red-based removal. Maybe just a Fiery Impulse. Ah, Chandra's Fury. Oof. That does hurt my deck. But not the end of the world. Get in for 2. Drop the Victor. Have lethal next turn. It's not bad. Especially with the removal I have in my hand. Not too worried. Foundry of the Consuls. Now that's a nice draw for him. Thopter tokens. Okay, well, Gear Crafter. What do I want to do here? Suppression Bond on the Gear Crafter swing, put him to 1, and I could swing, lose my enthralling Victor. No, I'm gonna just run this out here, like so. Plus, once I play this Celestial Flare, I'll have Spell Mastery for my Swift Reckoning. Then I'll be able to play it as an instant. It's not bad. So, we'll just swing in, force him to block. Put him to 1, pass the turn. Best thing he could probably do this turn, pop the Foundry of the Consoles and block each one, but he just chooses to scoop. So we're going to sideboard again. My deck's pretty tuned. I don't have a whole lot to add. 1 toughness creatures are not great against Chandra's Fury. Let's see what we got here. Anything particularly... I mean, I could take out the Gear Crafter, but the thing is, the Gear Crafter works so well, just giving me extra bodies, plus I can always throw them if I draw Pia and Kieran. So I'm just gonna ship it back again and go on to game 2 of match 2. Alright, so it looks like I don't have to mulligan this game. Again, Majoring Bully, probably not ideal in this scenario, but if I get lucky, he won't get eaten alive. Especially against a blue-black deck, or a blue-red deck. I mean, he might eat a piece of removal, which is fine. That's basically my best hope for him this round on the draw. Oh, 2 blue again. Okay, Thopter Engineer, this is looking better. Disperse. Alright, Mr. Fancy Pants in his bounce. Don't really care. Oh, he's stuck on lands again. Well, this is going to be a very uneventful round 2. I don't have any enchantments dropping the Blessed Spirits. It's mediocre. I think I'll just go with the Thopter Engineer. If he chooses to bounce that, all power to him. Next turn, Fire Fiend Elemental. Well, this is very uneventful. Yep. You do that, bro. That's fine. I'll just put him back into my hand and play him out again. Question is, do I want to go Fire Fiend Elemental here, or do I want to drop Blessed Spirits Majoring Bully? So that's 2/4 power. I get the same amount of power from 1 creature here. If I go Blessed Spirits, Majoring Bully, next turn Foundry of the Consoles, and then swing, it's not bad. I can just do this. So I get in 3 power this turn, and then 4 power next turn. Send to sleep. Oh dear lord. Alright. Maybe he's sandbagging me for languish. Pfft. That doesn't look like it. Alright. A Crone Sergeant. So I think I'm just gonna go with the Rambler here. I could pop the console, swing for 3, but that also will give him better board presence on the ground. Rambler, pretty hard to get rid of in red, blue. I mean, he could pop a Claustrophobia, but 4 power is pretty good. And with Chandra's Fury, I don't necessarily want to be making more 1/1 tokens at this exact moment. He could have a Titan Strength for the Crone Sergeant, which would eat my Volcanic Rambler. That would not be ideal. But if he swings with it, I think I just might let it through. And then crack back with a Celestial Flare up. But he's just going to drop a Fire Fiend Elemental anyways. Alright, that I can deal with. Okay, so I've got a Celestial Flare. If he double blocks my Rambler, he loses a guy. If he only blocks with the Sergeant, I lose my Elemental. If I swing with Elemental and Rambler, he's gonna put either the Sergeant up against the Elemental, or he's gonna double block the Rambler. Both cases, Celestial Flare eats a guy. And that's good for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. He's tapped out, he doesn't really have any other tricks. So we'll see what he chooses to do. One way I get a 1 for 1, one way I get a 2 for 1, so hopefully he tries to double block. That's fine too, I'll just Celestial Flare for 2 white. Make you sacrifice your Sergeant. Hit you in the face. And then we'll drop Blessed Spirits. More flyers is not a bad thing. Play around that Fury by keeping consoles unused. Gearcrafter, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with those guys. Well, you're gonna, so it's 6. Probably like that. 2, 3, take 2, 3. He needs to block the Rambler. So I'll lose Elemental Blessed Spirits. If he double blocks the Rambler, takes 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'm just gonna attack with the board after I do this. I mean, I could have just saved the mana for the Rambler, I guess. But this is fun too. Interesting choices. Maybe a displacement wave? I don't know. I untap, you're dead. Alright. Well, I'll just swing with the board and see what he's got. You're still dead. Even to Chandra's Fury. I can just do this. Alright. Well, that's it for round 2. I'll see you next round.